McIntosh, Jenkins o'r Basadin o'r te I David Manley. Mae Russell yn y gornel. Mae'n gais I Pontypridd ac mae'r Steve Lewis a dyfarnwr yn gweithio'r chwaraewyr I aros ar ei trad. Paul John yn tîm droi ac yn mynd am y lein. Mae'n gais i'r fewlog. Gais.
John waits. It's out to Jenkins. There's plenty of men out wide and one of those men is going to score is Gareth Wyatt. Free kick. John wastes no time. Taken on by Martin Williams. And in comes David James. David James. He's got blistering pace. Going for the corner. He's there. And it's been said many times before, but what a time to score.
Well, we said Pontypridd needed to find a moment of magic, and cometh the hour. Here comes Merlin of the Ronda, David James. Superb. Determined, balanced, straight for that line. He cuts in, he drifts outside, and La Maison, not usually a fullback, makes a bad miss there.
It was Gareth Wyatt who got Pontypridd going with a brilliant score. Magnificent pass from Jenkins. Penot. Ponty again, couldn't take it. There's been a knock-on. Referee lets it go. And he could go all the way, Geraint Lewis. He's got great pace. Nobody's going to catch him. He's all the way. What a try. There is nothing better for a home.
Pontypridd exploited their extra man. That's Steve Lewis running straight back in. Paul John trying to wriggle his way clear. He's turned his body well to place the ball for his side. And now it's out to Jenkins. Jenkins straight out, David James. David James, and it's a try for Pontypridd. Just what the Welsh club wanted. And David James, who scored penalty against Ponty. Now then, Phil John took it quickly. Out it goes to David James. David James taking on Vias. The left wing is clear. A dramatic try for Pontypridd. Magnificent work by David James. And they don't believe it in France. Pontypridd are ahead, 19-16. And all down to the individuality of David James. He can't believe it himself.
Phil John took the penalty quickly when Bree was still complaining. But look at David James here. I was shouting for him to kick the ball ahead. But then a big handoff. He pushes away Labunga there, the big second row. And he has an easy, well, not easy run in, but he has a straightforward run in. Looking strong. And that's the try that Pontypridd.
The kick taken by La Maison. Charge down. Kevin Morgan, can he keep it alive? It's a try. A dramatic score for the fullback. A dramatic score for Pontypridd. Absolutely amazing.
Okay. Can you believe this game? Incredible. All the Bree supporters are complaining that Martin Williams offside from the maul. He kicks it ahead and then Kevin Morgan charges this ball. Now watch how it bounces up as well. He's got to catch it and put down before he's taken out of play. And he does so. Can you believe it? Unbelievable scenes here.
There's a good chance then for Pontypridd, but Bree get the drive on to put the pressure on. It's been wheeled very messy, but it's fallen kindly for Martin Williams. Back inside for Mark Spiller. And the tron to Jenkins. They're all very quickly up in midfield, but Martin Williams has broken the tackle. He has Steve Lewis, and David James has brought Pontypridd back level. What a period of play for Pontypridd. Another try, and it's all square. Incredible stuff.
Can you believe this game? Can you believe Pontypridd down and out half-time, bounce back into it. Now it's Bree making the mistakes. Martin Williams through those tackles, and watch his pass from C. Lewis. That was a gem. And David James there, and he has all the time in the world to go under the post. Pontypridd now in total control, and there's
Matthew Demaid yn rhoi hergwd fach I Justin Burnell o'r ffordd. Wrth I Andre Bernard geisio gwyro I ffordd drwy'r amddiffyn yna. O'n i'n amep yna oedd pen y bont nôl y 10 metr gorfodol. Ond mae'n gyfle eto I Pontypridd. Dachre tanllid i'r ail hanner yma. Cormac ar Basadin y tro hwn. Sean Bundy yn mynd am y gornel. Mae wedi cyrraedd. Ac mae'n Wedi mynd i'r tir, Stewart Roy ddath fewn. Dymeid Bernard am newid cyfeiriad. Lloyd i brosau arno'r te. Jason Lee i Gerard Lewis. Ac mae Jason Lee o'r diwedd am groesi i roi Pontypridd ar y blaen. Gyda'r ychydig dan 4 munud yn weddill.
Back again to strength. Couldn't get that ball out the first time. Jenkins, McIntosh, nice pass. Nice try for Martin Williams. First of the game then. It was Martin Williams again who was instrumental in the score. Tremendous play by the flanker. Manley, well, you thought he'd have the pace to get away, but Chris Higgs did a good job on him. Now then, did that ball go forwards? Kevin Morgan gets up and drives.
Half Johan Simon led to the first score. South African wing Andre Bernard made the line for Pontypridd with hardly a hand laid on him. Pontypridd's second try was hit following a mistake by fullback Samuelson. But left wing Deon House followed through with a punch on the Ponty man, which brought Namibia their second yellow card in half to seal an easy victory. Good handling on the blind side, Gareth Wyatt in for his second try. The third try also came from good line-out possession. Steele Lewis created the second phase with a typical charge, and Ponty used the quick ball to good effect. Kevin Morgan and Martin Williams onto Wyatt, who did as well to squeeze in for his hat-trick. This was Northern Transvaal at the weekend, and they finished the game off right on time with their 5th touchdown. Steele Lewis created the space for David James to show his paces. A run-in from the 10-metre line. Final score, Pontypridd 34, Namibia 3.